Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
Sure, I can. My background is in SEO, and I've spent most of my time building content websites that grow through the organic traffic. I actually don't have any background in paint or home design, so if you are wondering, is it hard to have this website or maintain it somehow? No, you don't have any background in paint or home decor or be a designer to maintain this website. What I'm good at is at building and growing websites. What I'm not so great is in monetizing them to the full potential. So if you have experience with affiliate marketing, product sales, or even just want to a low maintenance project in a high RPM niche, this one is a gem, I think. It's super easy to run and has a ton of potential for someone who wants to take it to the next level.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
Honestly, as I said, I'm good at building traffic and getting websites off the ground, but this site has kind of outgrown me, to be honest. Right now, I am deep into a couple of other projects that need my full attention, and as much more I love this one, I just don't have the time it deserves. The crazy part is I keep noticing little areas where it starts growing fast at the moment I touch, even with minimal effort. That tells me that there's so much potential here, but it's just sitting there, underused, and I can't just look at it. I'd rather pass it to someone who can really run with it and take it to the next level. I think it would be much more beneficial to the project and can really help.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
To keep things running as usual, I spend about an hour a week. Seriously, that's it. Most it's just creating a couple of articles and posting some pins, some browsing. That's all. It's all pretty straightforward. You can do everything yourself or delegate it easily. I've set up system to make it smooth and pass on all the prompts, templates, and Figma files to the new owner. So if your goal is just to keep the traffic steady without much effort, it really doesn't take much time at all.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
Honestly, there is so much I'd still love to do with this project. It has a lot of potential. For example, I just started building an email list recently. I added a simple lead magnet and got over 1,000 subscribers in just about 3 months. It's really craziness. And it was completely free, only from organic traffic, so I haven't paid a dime for it. Our audience is mostly UX women, homeowners between 25 and 58 years old, maybe 60, 65 sometimes. And they're super responsive. And what's great, they're not just interested in paint. It's obvious. You can honestly sell them anything home-related, furniture, rugs, decor, you name it. I was testing home staging, real estate niches. They're clicking, reading the articles, they're very engaged. I've also been getting regular emails from brands wanting to place ads, send their products for review, or even just buy a sponsored article. In our field, rates usually starts around 400 for review, so it's nice stream if you want to bother with it and work with them. I haven't started it. Affiliate marketing is another gem. There are tons of related products this audience is already looking for. Curtains, lighting, sofas, even cleaning tools. You just need to show them the right option at the right time. I'm not really good at affiliate, so I also haven't started it, but it's an obvious thing. Also see a lot of opportunity in digital products. color palette, guide, checklist, any family-related products. This is the kind of audience that's ready to buy because they're already deep in the decision-making process if they are on my website. There is not really just browsing right now. They're actively planning and buying the real and not cheap paint or just reviewing it. And then there is social media. The site is made for it. The content is so easy to create and repurpose: Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube. I've done some testing to the grow, and the growth was really quick. The audience is there. Ads are very cheap. If you want to promote something, and honestly, it really makes me sad that I can't give the site the proper attention it needs because there's a lot of low-hanging fruit there. That's why I'm selling. Yeah, it deserves someone who can help the project to go to the next level. And one last thing that's worth mentioning: the site has ready-to-buy audience, and exactly because of this, RPM is 70 in average. This is unusually high RPM in this niche. Maybe you know it, but our competitors have about 20, 21, and our 70 is really amazing. So it's really a gem, I think.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
Honestly, I don't see any major flags. When I started this site, I looked up to platforms like Veranda and Express. They rely on evergreen content and some seasonal one. And that's exactly the type of content where I focus on too. Topic we cover, paint, decor, home inspiration, aren't going anywhere. We already started expanding into real related areas like real estate, home staging, lifestyle. People will always care about how their homes looks and feel, I think. If I had to name a risk, maybe the biggest one would be if people suddenly lost interest in home decor and renovation, something happened. But honestly, I just don't see that happening. It's a huge, steady niche with a constant demand. Plus, we've built the site in a very solid way. It's helpful, user-focused, and has a lot of comments. We have a really long time where people stay on the site and read it, and it's full of organic content. Even our images are unique and can be easily reproduced by AI tools, which give us a real edge. So overall, the business is pretty stable and future-proof.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I can offer up to 1 year support for the smooth transition. I can't limit it. If you need 2 years, it can be 2 years. If the buyer needs some help with strategy, content ideas, or anything technical about the site, just write me and then try to help. So I know this project, I believe in it. So how much time you need, I can help. No problem.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
I totally get the idea, but I feel more comfortable with a simple upfront payment. The site runs smoothly and has steady traffic, so I think it's already a great opportunity as it is.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
If I keep it in brief, yes, I could talk about this project for hours, I think. Just a few major things I want to mention one more time. An amazing ready-to-buy audience. One of the highest RPM in the field. Lots of low-hanging fruits like social media, email marketing, affiliate options, and niche expansion. I definitely buy it because you only need to spend less than 2 hours a week to make around 5K in a month if you just want to maintain it. And if you want to grow it, the potential is obviously huge because the niche is so easy to scale.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.